Hey, hey, good morning. How we doing, Larry? Stoner? Salty? I forget what I forgot in my setup here, so let me know what's wrong. Feels light. That should fix the fill zone. All right. Having some hydrate. Some vitamin water here. Stoner, here bright and early. 250. Oh my god. Thank you for being there in the chat. That was fun to come into. All right. Hope you're all doing well today. 50-cent vitamin water, you know it. Delicious, caffeinated. It's perfect. So we got the Star Fox demo. We got the Nintendo Direct yesterday. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of cool games coming up, you guys. Now, it is seeming like that entire Direct was mostly a present for our friend the Fudge Bro. Um, all of his games. Oh my god. Spoilers? I'm gonna go ahead and say that we can't spoil Star Fox. I'm gonna say that, half the lobby has not lived a moment of their life on this earth without having Star Fox context. Live now, time for some ice cream? Ooh, I like this new tradition. Talk about it later, just tone it out. Right. Is the Switch even making noise? I don't want to take away the Rainbow Bright from this, though. New background today. Yeah, I swapped it out. That one's usually hiding in there.
Come in, Star Fox. This is Corneria
You didn't think
Defense
your message
Force
going through about
headquarters.
250
Do you
in the
read?
chat? Nah, I forget how often it
Loud and
clears,
clear.
but it
James
does
McLeod
clear
here,
when I
General.
start the
Star
stream,
Fox is on
but
approach
usually the
development.
lead up to that,
No
I can
indications
see
yet of any suspicious activity.
going back like at
We'll
least
let you
an
know when
hour.
we find.
Proceed with caution. You're the first to set eyes on that place in years.
But yeah, the backgrounds, if you hit the
And
randomized
thank you
background,
for accepting
it
this
will
mission,
occasionally
James.
change to this.
You're the only one I can trust.
General Pepper, do
Yeah,
you read
they
me?
were originally sort of for
Something's
different
jamming
games, but
long-range
they're just
comms.
there, and
Stay
there's like
sharp,
a
team.
randomized background
Are you
redeemed.
seeing this, James? According to my instruments, the atmosphere
There we
is
go.
highly toxic.
And we're doing this
Eventually,
job
I'm
for
gonna
next
set it
to
up so you
nothing?
guys can kind of like
We're
push
supposed
it,
to be
and
mercs,
like
not
it'll
chumps.
keep going. It'll like
Smart stake here
randomize
than our
over
bottom
time.
line, Pigma.
Yeah, sure.
General Pepper says his people have detected signs of activity on Venom's surface. He's concerned it has something to do with Dr. Andros.
It's been years since Andros was
Right,
banished
so
here,
I mean, right
James.
now we're just
If the
missing the
atmosphere is
same
poisonous,
cinematic that
All
they
the more
gave
reason
us
to figure out what's going on.
at the
Dr.
Nintendo
Andros
Direct
made
for this.
mistakes, and he paid the price for them.
So-
But whatever else he is a genius.
Nothing
Maybe
too
he found a way to
worrisome here.
survive.
Our leader. Such a bleeding
Anyone
heart.
can pick. Who's got a specific jam list or genre they'd like to hear?
Where'd they come from?
Defensive formation!
Wasting channel points. I give you plenty of opportunities to rack them
Pigma,
up.
where are you going?
Feel free.
It's like you told me. I'm getting into formation.
You two-timing swine!
What can I say? My new boss pays better. Corneria must suffer. Death to all who stand in the way of my vengeance.
Was that Dr. Andros?
Don't let them
Dr. Andros.
escape!
Good morning, Dark Native. Shikori, how are you? Am I playing the game?
I
Nope, it's
can't
still a
shake
video.
Hey, Peppy! Catch!
Trying out this little demo. Star Fox before getting into our carton today. Remake of a game that
Are you
I
there? Come in,
had
Peppy.
like as
Do
part
you
of my
read me?
daily routine was a
I'm
full
losing altitude.
playthrough of this game
Peppy,
when I was in
you
like the
need to get
9th
out of here.
grade.
Warn the general.
Not without you, James.
That's an order. Peppy, keep an eye on Fox.
Sounding noisy today, like multiple songs playing at the same time. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch is up. Let's turn that down. And the music's probably a little bit high because one of our quieter favorites came on for a minute there and I cranked it up. Back, got your ice cream, time to vibe. I love this. What kind of ice cream do we have, Larry? Okay, we are in demo mode. And that's not Rob64. Who the hell are you, Yaru Depom? I already don't like that. Music's actually low at the moment. You know, you up music loud. Yeah, I did turn maybe a little bit down. There we go. We're hitting the community playlists for now. But Stoner did a redeem and said anybody can pick. So if anyone's got a specific list they want, remember, just shout it out. First one. 175, Dark. Congrats. Holy crap. That's amazing. Can't find your clothes. Signs of a good time. Do I want to invert the y-axis or other controls? Let's say no for now. I don't know if I want to do it yet because I have not had the opportunity, game, to find out which one's more comfortable. Asking me before I even get there. Crazy, crazy. All right. Let's get this added to our playlist and queued up. Thank you, Dark. Boom. Okay. No, we don't want to control them. How could we? No, I think it's right. Okay. Yes, it controls more smoothly than the N64, just in case anyone was curious. After right click, you can tilt to take turns. Uh-huh. Oh, I can't shoot yet. That's what's going on. Alright, you want me to take these little things? Use tilt to fly through the goalposts. You got it, Peppy. Oops. Alright, alright. It's gonna take some learning. Apparently my skills from 1997 don't perfectly translate over. Mm-hmm. Yaru, you're supposed to be a robot. Use booster break. X is boost. I don't think I like that. Nah, I can handle that. If Y ends up being bomb, we've got a GameCube controller acceptable default layout. Get excited for that. Somersault. Oh, really? I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. D-padding it? No. No, it's supposed to be two buttons. It's supposed to be a panic jam of like um, down on the joystick and Y. That's a somersault. D-padding? No, 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 no. Slippy, you blew the wing off my ship. Alright, fire that guy. Get rid of him. Send him home. That's millions of dollars in damage, right? Oh, we did lose the music. Oh, it's just a really quiet track. There we are. Good morning, Case. How are you today? So lovely to see you. Enjoy Fortnite. We're trying out the Star Fox demo because Star Fox. And then we'll hit some card. But dang. We got lasers. Thank you for changing up the background. Appreciate it. Expensive training in here, huh? Drones can't be cheap. Oh, I figured that one out before I did any other shots, guy. Think I wasn't holding down that shoot button? You had your mind. Raiders from Claudia's Creepin'. Hey, hey, Claudia. Hey, hey, Creeps. How's it going? Good to see everybody. How we doing today? Can we get a shouty howdy for Claudia, guys? Please creep in. Oh, yeah. How's it going today? How was your stream? What were we up to today? And if you need to raid and roll, as always, Claudia, don't worry about it. You know, support you. Go getting yourself some after stream self-care. Whatever you gotta do. But if you're here to chill and hang out, we love that so much. Stream was great. Having fun with Welcome to Elderfield tonight. Ooh, what's Welcome to Elderfield? I feel like I've heard the name. Is that one of the like creepy cozy games that I've been hearing about coming out? Aren't there a couple of those that are like around new? Is that what I'm thinking of? Oh, anyway, by the way, if any of you don't know me, my name's Bowie. Normally we do a lot of karting, a lot of racing, but Nintendo put a demo for the remake of one of my favorite games from my childhood right back in our hands today. So we're trying out the free demo for Star Fox for the moment. And I gotta tell you, so far I'm in the training mode. I'm enjoying the training mode. The controls are nice and smooth. My only complaint so far is they got some weird new little guy radioing in and talking to me, and not the emotionless horrible little Rob 64 that I've come to expect from my many thousands of years running through this game. Kind of like a spooky Stardew Valley where everything wants to kill you. So I was right. It's one of the creepy cozy games. I'm loving that. That sounds so fun. Um sort of in that genre, in that little oeuvre, are you excited for Moonlight Peaks? I know a lot of people who are absolutely psyched for that game, and then were like, oh, delay, delay, it's never coming out, it's never coming out. But now it's like 3 weeks out. And I think hopefully that studio hasn't lost a lot of their goodwill with taking so long to make the game because it does look pretty fun. Galactic Tony raiding on in with our second raid of the morning. Hey, hey, how are we, Tony? How's it going today? Good to see you and all your friends. How was your stream? We get a shouty outy for Galactic Tony, please. Oh my god. Tony, you are on my mind because I think I watched you play through a bunch of Kingdom Hearts. How are you feeling about the Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement? Are you going to be playing that on day one? Is that a stream day one thing for you? Yeah? Oh my god, it's going to be awesome, huh? We were loving so much the trailer, how like dark and serious it was, and like how it kind of like, yeah, you didn't really catch on that it was a Kingdom Hearts game until you go from the serious, dark, and crazy looking guy to Donald Duck. Amazing. The pre-order on the Xbox Series X. Beautiful. Brother, oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. So everybody here, by the way, if you don't know me, my name's Bowie. Usually a lot of Mario Kart. We'll be getting to some Mario Kart when we've had our fill of the Star Fox demo. We're reeling from the Nintendo Direct, and I'm so excited to have Raiders from Tony and Claudia, and ready to chill out this morning. And Tony, if you need to take some after stream self care, get yourself some ass, go do it. Totally understand. You've been up for a while. If you're here to hang out, we love it. Oh my God. What am I supposed to be doing? Because I've just been absent-mindedly Mario Karting. Same thing I do every morning when I, play Mario Kart and don't pay attention to what's going on. Just absent-mindedly keep going through a bunch of races and hitting like, 18th. There we go. Supposed to deflect enemy fire with a barrel roll. I was do a barrel rolling. When in doubt, do a barrel roll. Be like Peppy. He spent every day of my teenage years saying, do a barrel roll, do a barrel roll, do a barrel roll. It's the answer to all of our questions. Defeat an enemy with a bomb? Oh, why? You thinking I'm picking that up? I think I'm gonna have to. Um, for years, playing the N64 one was such a critical part of my daily routine. Every single day after high school, one of the first things I'd do, come home, I would play through Star Fox 64 from start to finish. Every damn day. It was part of, like high school, Star Fox, maybe after school job. Um, oh, I don't want a mouse gameplay. No, no, no. How do I go back? Oh, I made a mistake, you guys. Ah, God. You need both of them? Yeah, the routine was. Oh man, it's gonna be weird. The routine was Star Fox 64 and then Dumb and Dumber. I watched that movie every day. A lot of the repeat movies I love were not out yet. Wet Hot American Summer wouldn't be out for another 3 years. So my daily watch of Dumb and Dumber. Okay. Well, this is my first time using mouse controls for anything. Whoa, hey, not terrible. I should have grabbed a mouse pad. Oh, okay. This is not the worst. Oh, hey, thank you for streaking, Tony. Appreciate that. Oh, I hate this. Hate it in the fact that I don't hate it. This is kind of cool. Oh, this is going to be a fun way to play through this. Ah, how dare they? Okay, that's going to be hard to figure out. Well, we now have a redeem for Star Fox. Mouse controls. Oh, good lord. Same triggers. Oh, okay. Somersault's kind of fun. All right, you know what? I'm willing to say it. I think the mouse controls are going to add value to the game. I'm not excited for them like I'm gonna use them all the time, but this is certainly not just kind of gimmicky. This is a little bit more than I expected. Now, I don't think we can try out the multiplayer in the demo, but this game does have multiplayer, and I'm wondering if there's a mouse control multiplayer. That'd probably be sick. The Star Fox is out. It's just a demo today, Jay, and we'll be heading to Mario Kart in just a few once we've really gotten through the tutorial here. I'm like 20 minutes in of just kind of going through the training mode, and right now it has me doing mouse mode, which is crazy. How are you, Jay? Okay, I'm figuring. Okay. Eventually you read um, what you're doing here. Okay. I died. Died in the tutorial. Oh, yeah, this part is not as inspired as some of the earlier mouse control things I was experiencing. Yeah, that's weird. This is definitely the most challenging part of mouse control mode. Oh, trying to stay tilted and get in there. Good morning, Laura. How are you today? Lovely to see you. Okay. Can I make this go slower? Okay. I can stay flying like this, so maybe I can... Oh, that's right. We can be tutorialized after all. Okay. Okay, that's our boost and brake. Ooh. Oh, that's just not bad. I'm gonna need to get comfortable with it, but I think a mouse playthrough stream might be in my future for this game when it's fully released. First person camera rotation can be disabled from the options menu. Would you like to try disabling it now? Yeah. I don't understand what I'm doing. Oh, no. If I'm gonna commit to mouse controls, I want to spin with it. I'm putting it back on. Oh, I can't from here. Weird, right? Going to get some egg pecks in. Enjoy, Stoner. I want first person something something. Gameplay? Campbell Road. Yeah, on. Let's commit to this, Star Fox. If you're gonna mouse control it, you gotta spin your camera with your barrel rolls. Enjoy your lurk. Whoa, see, you hit the wrong button, it goes crazy. Does it force everyone to do mouse controls, or did I just not read my way into this joyful experience? Stoner, we're at 6 months. What a wonderful 6 months it's been. Thank you. I can't believe it's December 10th. There's memes about that date. Watch time? I think if it's not working now, then it's because I fired that MooBot thing. Um, I'll have to go enable that, and then you'll be able to look it up on another stream. But it does keep track. We can get it figured out. Just I don't have it right now. Oh my God. Not working? Yeah, we'll get it figured out another time. But I know you've got quite a bit of watch time. I would not be surprised if you were in like the top 10, even though it's only been 6 months. We love you, Stoner. Enjoy your Apex, though, and your lurk and all that stuff. Don't worry about watch times. Have fun. Bomb. Oh, okay. Part of the problem with tutorials is I hate them. I don't like reading and stopping. You got to be in the top 10, Larry. Larry's probably in the top one because Larry watches VODs all day with the cat. How we doing today with the critters today, everyone? How are all your pets? I want to know what either your beverage is or what your pets are doing, or preferably both. Important daily questions. Phil's in my lap. She is pretty happy. I don't know. I can exit mouse targeting by picking up the Joy-Con 2 controller and returning to normal position. We now freely enter or exit mouse targeting in the course of gameplay. That's kind of cool. All right. I made it to the live fire test. Now I'm playing with split Joy-Cons, which is not how I played at all. Anyway, through the rest of this demo, they tricked me. What is this? You took my weapon upgrade, Falco? You son of a bitch. You die in this training facility tonight, buddy. Music's loud. Yeah, I see that. But I don't have a mouse. A real mouse? Or serious? Sometimes my mouse forgets where it is. We have to use a trick. That trick is called using my laptop. Apple silliness. There we go. That should be a bit better. Okay, we upgraded my thing. Just ordered your license plate, black and yellow legacy plates, El Gecko. Oh my god, you're gonna be looking awesome. Um, you weren't taking wing damage will call you to lose any active. Yeah, I know. I know about wing damage, Yaru. This isn't my first time doing this exact war. Did I read your other message? Your geckos are looking at the baby in your mind, and it looks like they are checking on them, but in reality, they probably just think, food. Ah. How is baby gecko doing? This Michael Jackson song is sexy. Be it? For real. Did I read your other message? Did you text my phone or something? No? I gotta scroll on up. Alright, the mouse. The mouse stopped working. Follow age. Am I top 10? There's that control. Your Rob 64 unit can ride by it. Yes, that's right. Get on out of here, Yaru. Nobody asked for you. Give us Rob 64. Guys, this is the first time I'm flying in all range mode. This is where we really start to feel whether or not this game's going to be worth it. The all range battles are so fun. And guess what? The flight controls are great. The split Joy-Con I'm in that they tricked me into, I'm loving it. This game's absolutely going to be worth the 50 bucks, you guys. It's proven it just in the demo here. I would if they released this demo for like $5 and called it a complete game, I'd be like, yeah, this is great. This is worth it. So the fact that they're gonna let me do a bunch of Star Fox shit uh, with these controls, I'm on board. Or the background mouse probably, you sent me a picture. That's the mama looking at him. Oh, I can't wait to see it. What's the deal? I gotta kill 50 guys? Nope, it's done. Okay, you got your Vision Pro from Apple on. That's where all those headsets went when no one bought them. Star Fox did. That's why they got to charge so much. Ugh. Oh, the mama is looking right at him. That's cute. But maybe it might be an ask for a meal. I don't know. Go ahead, Stoner. Enjoy pooping or whatever you're gonna do. This is cute. Is this how much stuff did they put in this? A Medio? Prologue? Wow, alright. Let's try Medio. So Laura, how are you today? Everybody else, how are you? This is familiar. This is cute. You please get a punch. You were being a good gecko today. You even paid a kid 75 bucks to wash your car. Wow. Okay, one shot through here, and then we're probably ready for some carton. But we'll do a little bit of Medio blasting. Medio is a really good choice of stage. It's nice that they didn't do Corneria. As for the demo, I like that a lot. Look at these guys. They look awesome. Have I played Split Fiction? I've played level 1. Zelda and I do have it. We tried it out. We figured we would at some point go through it. We just haven't been back to think about it. But yeah, it's really fun. You can relax happily now that Laura's here. True story. These things. Okay, got the message coming in. Oh, I don't have bombs, or do I have a bomb? Man, that was embarrassing. I used to be able to do this level on muscle memory. Okay, the somersault's growing on me. In context, quickly switching over to the somersault button there. It's not bad. But I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit reserved. I'm a little bit like worried, you know. It's an N64 game. It's designed for a controller with 3 handles, for God's sake. Okay, that boost needs to be Y, not X. Bomb should be X. Well, Larry unpin the go to the bathroom. Harry. What a choice. See that you started laughing so hard. Thank God you didn't piss yourself. Don't unpin Stoner Toes pin. That he wanted to watch for a minute. Oh, I wish I had a bomb right here. It'd be really fun to get like 20 points. This guy, this silly goon. Are we already through all of Meteo?
That blast shield is absorbing your laser fire. Great shooting, Fox.
99% sure this is not the first time I've heard this song while fighting this boss. There we go. When this full game comes out, we're gonna have to do a music-free one where we can just hear the dialogue. The voice acting in the N64 one was so silly. I loved it so much. I hope the game doesn't take itself too seriously. You feel important right now? Nice. You are important, Stoner. That's very pretty. Sorry to jet, but we've got places to be. Ooh, no. No, it's we're in a hurry, Fox. Learn your lines. Just woke up your mom, you think? You scream what's going on because of the song? Oops. Sorry, Mom. So the life support was damaged. Okay. You get to stay by yourself soon? Cool. Friends were good. Got a new high score. We can confirm what we did. This is cute. I like them like hanging out. We see what they're doing. Vagina? The ice planet? Helping your mom brother out with the house, but they're about to get their own place. Well, that's awesome. Well, congrats. You have a limited Supergirl bucket at KFC. It's white. It's the white dog jumping out of the bucket. You want it since you only have 6, but you can't buy it. They're $30. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Crypto. Thank you for playing. Think to visit the shop now? No. Don't worry, you'll get my money on the day. Don't worry, Nintendo. You've made your sale. Your mom is a manager at KFC Taco Bell. You love it because the perks of having her, you get free food, but their food is tacos anyway, so it all works out. Uh, hey, nobody's gonna shoot down free Taco Bell. That's incredible. I love me some Taco Bell. The cheesy bean and rice burrito is a staple of the survival to a young vegetarian. All right. Good morning, Funky Kong. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 2 for Switch is coming this year, but you're playing the original. That's what we expect to hear from you, Funky. Good morning. Let's get some Mario Kart World on. What am I doing? I have a command for this. I have a command. I'm typing like what? Stoner gets Taco Bell. That's why he's in the bathroom. Confirmed. Makes sense. All right. You know the drill, everybody. Looking to race? Let me know. Friend codes are available. I can form a lobby if you prefer. But here we are getting our start after playing through a little bit of Star Fox. What? An error? That's weird. They even had a code and everything. Well, see about that. Not a good sight at the moment. Let's not, Stoner. You're beautiful. Love the food, but hate what it does to your insides. What's your Taco Bell item of choice? What are you getting there that's tearing you apart? Love this song. Yeah. Oh, this little place I found. What's that all about? I've done very little free roaming at this whistle stop place. You get the beefy chalupa and Mexican pizza every day after work. Nice. Side of nacho cheese, gotta have that. Yeah, the nacho cheese is perfect when it's in that good zone. But you gotta do it within the time. It's got an expiration minute, you know? But it's so good up until that minute. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is also coming and bringing back Woohoo Island / Maka Woohoo. I'm pretty excited about that, you guys. If the online for that is great, we're gonna have a lot of fun bowling together. We're definitely gonna have a bowling league. We're gonna go nuts. Knowing the fact that Stoner is pooping while he's messaging us, I'm okay with it, just making sure we're all on the same page. I mean, statistically speaking, I bet we get at least one toilet message from someone every day. There's a lot of people in here chatting at times, so I think it's just a reality we gotta live with. I mean, we know it's Mexican pizza, so he's gonna be there for a while. You camped in his house. That's what's going on at this point. How do you think the mouse controls are in this game? You think I afford the bit stoner? I sell your content. Wow, it's all coming together. Found the Nintendo Direct was okay, nothing special because most of the games were switched to. Yeah, it seems to me that every Nintendo Direct kind of afterward, I'm always saying, who was that for? This last one was for our friend Fudge Bro. Literally, like every single thing on there was like screaming Fudge Bro's name. Like, you're going to enjoy this. I was so happy for Fudge. 4 Kingdom Hearts games, right? 3 Xenoblade games. Specifically, it was like, how do we please Fudge? Was what the question must have been asked. I mean, giving Stoner his part. Thought we talked about this. You still have a picture of Stoner's toe with a beard drawn on it. Well, once you've been given that, why would you ever lose it? That'd be crazy. Of course, you still have it. Larry, I'm about to double hydrate from the 2 I haven't done. Just FYI. And there's the 3rd. Thank you. Larry wants me to have to run and go pee during the opening credits, which are in 6 minutes, you guys. Did someone mention toes? Yes, Jess, someone actually did. Good morning, Jess. Most of them were boring for you. Trying to think of what games I saw that Funky would have really liked during that. And you're right, that might have not been the direct for you, Funky. Just means the next one might be the direct for you. Next year's The Legend of Zelda live action. That's true. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get anything about movies at all. I mean, I'm glad we didn't in the direct because Nintendo wasted so much time talking about the Mario Galaxy movie in the previous direct. I was like, guys, I don't care. They already made a perfect Mario movie in the 1990s. Everybody knows this. Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo, Dennis Hopper. What a cast. Dennis Hopper gave it his all as Bowser. Well, Koopa. We weren't calling him Bowser back then. He's called King Koopa in the movie. Quincy, good morning. Glad to see you. I definitely got to grab the sound effect from that movie, but Dennis Hopper screamed, "Plumbers!" I don't know what we'd use it for. But like Zelda, you'll pass on that movie. I'll definitely see the movie, but I'm gonna see it in the way where it's like, when can I watch it in my living room? Like, that's how I'll deal with that one. Now, I eventually bought the the Chris Pratt Mario movie on like iTunes. It was like on sale for like $7 one day or something, and I was like, cool, let's go for it. Can someone please make me hydrate? I'm looking parched. Talking about the game, the movie of the game. Do you think the Ocarina remake's going to be a movie? It's not Final Fantasy VII. Larry, thank you for grabbing the One Ring. Jess, grabbing your Sunny D. Appreciate it. Bangmere. Bangmere's in here. New friend from yesterday. Welcome in, Bangmere. Jess, you only have 13. Thought you loved us here. Not everybody grabs a Sunny D every time. Also, I've done a terrible job in giving you uses for them, so there's that. Remember I put out that panel and then I was like, this panel's not working. I don't like these. And then I just never finished. Maybe this weekend. A lot of setbacks in my life last couple of weeks. It's all right. We'll get there. See, Stoner's got 25 Sunny D's, and Stoner is probably on like a massive streak. Or maybe it's cut off, but I know that we were making sure that we had the VOD load like last week. Dog Native 201. And here are our credits. They're coming up now. Larry, you broke the credits. All right. Well, good to know I got to put a mirror mode disable on the opening credits. It's okay, Larry. We'll replay them after the race. We'll run the credits for you. Don't be so sorry. It's okay. No, Larry, you're fine. You don't need to be banned. All this stuff is hand coded. That's part of the fun. Shouldn't say the stream's offline. Larry can't break it like that. That would require a little bit of extra. Somebody tell Stoner to refresh. I missed today's episode. What was it, Larry? It won't repeat, by the way. When we run the new credits, we're gonna get a new title. It does not lock in. Okay. Now, I could think of a way where I could code the mirror mode to work in the credits, but it would require like four nested scenes, and I would lose all my controls of my individual sources throughout the stream. Could do it though. Thank you for the clip, Larry. Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to be adding to my to-do list to lock the credits during the credits, but opening credits redux. Here we go. Today's episode, Funky Kong 2008 Jetpacks to the Dark World. You bouncing totally fits in with the credits. I love when your clip comes up, Larry, and you're bouncing. Hey, hey, Greggy. Good morning. How are you doing? I've not seen the clip yet, Larry. You were in the episode. That's true. Anybody who would like to submit a clip, I just need 3 seconds of you doing whatever you want in any game, by the way. It doesn't have to be Mario Kart. And we can add you to the randoms who appear during that opening credit sequence. I'm happy to add everybody. Now, if you're racing with me in knockout mode, there's a chance that I'll be gathering that footage after I get knocked out during any of those because it grabs some good angles. But otherwise, I do need to source those clips. So please, if you want to be featured, you're more than invited to be. But I do need some game clips sent to me. Or if you have like a photo you love and you are a streamer. I think the face photos, I'm recommending that you be a streamer for that. So like Laura and Dark Native and Case, we used a face photo. Case has been streaming. Case. I wouldn't want to do a face if like you didn't stream though. That'd be odd. But otherwise, even other streamers, if you got a clip you want to use, like of your stream, I'll throw something in there. Like, we'll make it fun. And Larry, enjoy. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your bits. Thank you for testing the mirror mode. Appreciate it all. You are so incredible. Thrilled to hang out with you every day. Get your sleep. Cuddle whichever cat is available to you. You're still going to go live early today, but you don't have to end early. It turns out Shaggy Road's appointment is next Wednesday. Well, congrats. I can certainly use some extended time hanging with a wonderful soundtrack in my office. I'm very, very, very frustrated with The Office, and I could use some distraction today. The good news is I get to tell somebody, hey, no, I can't do that project for you because you have forbidden me to use the data in it. So that's going to be a real fun rejection of work that I get to do later. I'm very excited to do it. And I feel like I've leveled up for getting to be a part of the entire event. And what about Laura? Laura, are we going live today? I know you had been thinking about going live right at, early time. Bang me here. I'm gonna catch up to you. No, I'm not. I'm gonna fight my way up to 17th. Not make it. You never played Mario Kart World? Is it as chaotic as it looks? Yes. Yes, it is, Rivera. It is chaotic. One of the joyful things about it I have found is actually, if you're familiar with Mario Kart 8 really did develop down into a point where there's like true like strategy. In this game, if you stick to the online races and worldwide, you can be a really good player who knows what they're doing and probably level out. But for the most part, you will almost always just be in super chaotic, violent races, and it's really fun. It's never predictable, it's never the same. And even with like half as many true courses as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has, um, they managed to make it stay fresh at all times. But having like 200 varieties of in between courses doesn't hurt. For the chaotic type rather than the strategy. Yeah, the strategy, like in Mario Kart 8, like after a while it got boring. I would be on here every day. I'd log in. I'd pick my combo that I liked, my character, usually Daisy on the cute scoot back then. And I'd wander into a little lobby, and then I would race up against 11 Japanese Waluigi Wiggler combos. And I'd be like, you guys, this is Mario Kart. I don't want everyone looking the same. I want ghosts and turtles and dinosaurs, and I want turtle shells and mushrooms. And I basically want to be, kind of a little bit high as I'm playing, just from the visuals. That's all I want. And good morning, Phil. That howl you just heard was Phil the cat jumping up into my lap and striking the pay attention to me pose that she likes to do. I'll be going chat going to sleep for a few hours. You've earned it, Stoner. Get some rest. I'll catch you during one of your 2 to 3 Apex streams I'm sure you'll be doing throughout the day. And we'll catch you here tomorrow. We love you, Stoner. Get some good rest. Get some sleep. Enjoy your Taco Bell later. And yeah. Antithesis of Mario Kart, in your opinion? Watching someone you knew play and they kept getting progressively angry at the game at Mario Kart. I just pay less and less attention. It's really easy. I'm just like, what are we talking about? I'm losing at Mario Kart. Like, what'd you guys watch on TV last night? That's how that goes, you know? Mario Kart isn't really meant to be something that we focus on and scream about. It's something that we do with our friends. That's what makes this stream so beautiful, is I don't worry about my ranking or how I'm doing or really winning or losing for more than a minute or two. And then I go right on back to chilling and hanging with you all. Mario Kart's not an angry game. Mario Kart is a joyful pastime. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. What do we like to be called? Riviera Fish? The Riviera Fish? Are we proper and do the whole name? I'd like you to be comfortable here. And it usually takes me a while to get down to a name. So, Riviera or Fish? Oh, good. I'll end up swapping. All right, let's crush some people. That'll make me feel good about my morning. All right, so those of us who weren't necessarily here before you came in with the raids, we did some Star Fox this morning. I think it's going to be worth the $50, you guys. And here's the thing. Um, Funky Kong's criticism aside, and that is some valid criticism about the Ocarina of Time remake, I think my faith in the Ocarina of Time remake actually improved by my playthrough of Star Fox this morning. If this is how they're going to treat N64 revivals, and they're going to all feel like that level of improvement, I think they're going to justify the $50 price tag. And I think we can rest comfortably knowing that these games are going to be enjoyable and not just like quick cash grabs. So, shout out Star Fox. It sold me 2 games today, really. Just kidding. I was going to buy both those games either way. Nintendo's had a fist around my wallet since I was 2. Welcome, fun fact. Mario Kart is the game that gives you the highest blood pressure. All right, we talked about that at one point. That's crazy. You haven't played in a while, but you know you're going to get Mario Kart the second you start playing again. Well, please do. Feel free to join. How we do, crikey? I keep forgetting that we are racing, and I keep forgetting to read the actual thing. I'm just chilling and relaxing, you know? Game chat. I don't do the game chat, definitely not on stream. Too much unpredictability. We've had trolls in here. We've had people try to cause some problems. So before I let anybody in on the audio or whatever other method, I like to get to know them a little bit. Any games that pop for me in the direct? Oh yeah. The direct was kind of not for me. Like, um, I would have been a game to have the here's mod. It's true. I'm game chat averse. Only Dark that's allowed to cause trouble here. For real. Dark's our official DJ, so Dark gets a pass. But our friend Fudge, the direct was for him. I think I was just watching the whole thing. Like my friend Fudge is spending so much money over the next year, just watching each and one of these things that went through. Um, Games that really screamed for me. I mean, I'm definitely doing Ocarina. I'm definitely doing Star Fox. Splatoon Raiders. They. I was gonna buy Splatoon Raiders always, but now I'm thinking like, oh, my friends are gonna play Splatoon Raiders too. So I'm hoping the multiplayer on that is not tacked on. I mean, I know it's single player focused, but I hope there's at least some decent context around inviting your friends on raids. It doesn't need to be too much, but if playing with my friends is like not let's say better than playing with my friends was in Super Mario Brothers Wonder, then that's going to be amazing. Stoner go to sleep. You know, they can have and talk to Bowie. I'm pretty accessible stoner. I think everybody here can probably figure out multiple ways to get in touch with me. There's Crikey. See? There's Bangmere. Manir. I was playing Star Fox for a bit a while ago. How was it? It was great. Um, yeah, I was just saying I was a huge fan of the N64 Star Fox, one of my favorite games ever. God, more playtime than like some games that I know I put thousands of hours into. And I walked away not only excited for this Star Fox, but feeling very confident about the Ocarina of Time remake too. If the level of care that they're giving this as an N64 remake really spoke to me, I think this is smart. And I think if they want to do like, two N64 remakes a year with the Switch 2, I'll be happy to shell out the cash for those. If this is all lead up to a really awesome remake of Mario 64, I am gonna lose my shit, you guys. But it does make me worry that the next Smash Bros. Is just gonna be a weird, beautiful version of the N64 one with only like 8 characters. I really won't want to spend the money for that. You have 2 hours till work. Dang, Stoner. What time did you get up? A lot of N64 remakes lately. And if that's their plan, that's their plan. Like the N64, I see it with a lot of people. Like I was big on the N64. I was there playing the games as they were new, and I loved them. They used the Wave Race 64 in my opening credits every morning. Like it was a big era. It's where I spent a lot of time playing games, but I totally see how those games don't hold up and don't work to anybody who has only played 3D games using modern controls. A lot of the N64 controls don't hold up. They don't work on other controllers even. They're like designed for the N64. So, if a game's going to come out and they're going to improve that and give it like a modern exact control set, sign me right the F up. And then a lot of my friends will be able to enjoy the love N64 games for the first time. Up since 12:30, you're going to be tired after work, Stoner, but other than that, you're going to be great. Get an hour and 30 more of sleep. You do. Get some naps in. Turn the volume down, Stoner. Try not to hear the stream. It's distracting you. Have no issues with emulation with a Switch Pro controller? That's awesome. Glad to hear it. I'm going to vote for Peach Stadium. That you put you away, but you love being here. That's awesome, Stoner. So I've been thinking about what you said, and I'm probably gonna start pushing the VOD. You said you wanted like a 24-hour channel. I don't think I'm gonna put one up on YouTube, on Twitch. I might start pushing the VODs over to YouTube though, and just have like a cycling playlist. Just FYI. I know you wanted that, and maybe you can put that on when you're going to bed, and it's not live, so that won't distract you. I don't know. Jacoby, good morning. How are you today? You'll be there for hours and hours. Awesome. You need a new one? Your left joystick is no longer lefting well? Doesn't really register anymore, or is a big delay? Oof, don't like that. You're doing? Glad to hear it. There's Bruce. Ugh, grass, ruining my whole thing. And was it just me or is that the longest ink cover ever? That felt like it was there for like a mile. Now we are Mario Kart World. Yes, we finished the Star Fox demo. I think there were a few other bits and pieces I could have gotten into, but we got the gist of it. Surprisingly, mouse controls make for an interesting experience on that. I don't think they were tacked on. Jay, we've got Crikey Bruce, we got Bangmere in the race. If you're looking to join up, feel free, follow me on in, friend code, and party on. I've not looked at the lobby score, but the lobby seems to be kind of chaotic and all over the place, which I view as a good thing. Still 7th. That was cool. A little mushroom around the inner edge there. All right. Caught up on some stuff here. Filter by... Come on. Getting the clip for Larry early the episode. Larry the Gecko puts a dance party on the moon. Nice. Thank you for grabbing that, Larry. Nintendo eShop. Wow. Remember how I was talking about my daily routine after work, after school, every day in like 1998? I'd go home, I'd play Star Fox 64, and then I'd watch Dumb and Dumber. This music, I'm just thinking about the version of this song that we all think of. For me, I'm always like, it's either the Scream or the Dumb and Dumber soundtrack. Used excellently on both. In Dumb and Dumber, they're using it at the scene where he's buying pornography out of a newspaper um, vending machine. And he says, he does that specifically Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, that scene from Dumb and Dumber where he's like, "Excuse me, sweet old lady on the motorized cart? I got robbed by a sweet old lady on a motorized cart, and I didn't even see it coming." That bit is so funny. Where it just like blatant ageism and she just decides to rip him off. Oh, okay. How do I watch Dumb and Dumber today? How do I fit that into context of my life? I got a couple of people I could call Dumb and Dumber. Bullet to dignity. Well, things were really cool for a second, but I'll take a 7th place. 5th is okay. Yeah, it is, Jay. Congrats. Bruce got 8th. All right, not bad for this chat. We're doing all right. Bangmere, 19th. Hey, Computer Mouse, did you ever come back? Did you ever wake up? Yeah, you did. +3. Beautiful. You don't want to progress too fast, you know. If I could just get +1 for every race, I'd be thrilled. I'm voting for Peach Stadium every time. Till we get there. Finish off our caffeinated vitamin water. We got the stadium. We might get our shot at Rainbow Road yet. Yo. Perfectly missed everyone with that boombox. Did you see that? That kind of precision takes talent at failing. Time is it where you are? It is 4:51 a.m. This is an early morning stream. That's why we call it the morning commute. The orange cat in my lap, who should be in the camera above me, but she's choosing to chill out in my lap instead. She wakes me up every day at the same time. And there's a lot of time between that wake up time and when I go to work. So, we fill that time with Mario Kart. You're in the UK. Currently the morning for you. We have a lot of UK friends, a lot of streamers from the UK. Like to come out and like hang out in here before they do their stuff usually. Got a lot of friends in the random cult, like Random Carl. God, there's got to be about 20 or 30 UK streamers who pass through here on occasion. Oh, excuse me. So we got a lot of friends there. Had to head and see some pigeons in the park. Oh, nice. Enjoy. I will have fun with Mario Kart. You have a great day. We'll catch you soon. Thank you for the follow again. Alright, we're gonna lose at Mario Kart pretty badly, but that's alright. If we stay at the back, our friends might be at the front. Asher the Modder, good morning. How are you? Great seeing you here. Second place, Jay. Nice. Jay got second. Bangmere 8th. Me and Crikey 17th and 18th. Me and Crikey are always like right next to each other. It's amazing. You're on your Xbox 360 playing Final Fantasy 13 with cheats. Nice. What cheats are we doing today? Infinite lives and unlimited ammo? That's what most Final Fantasy games need. Big head code? Let's go through all the codes I remember from other games. The Ride the Dolphin code? That one was good. Wave race. You could ride the dolphin. You had to hold down loading into the training area. And then you'd be whatever her name is, a Yumi pink lady riding the dolphin. So many cheats enabled it plays like Life is Strange. Cool. I'd want to use all the cheats from Turok Dinosaur Hunter in a Final Fantasy game. Tiny bodies, huge heads, high-pitched voices, ragdoll physics. You just want to experience the story, so it's fine. Well, I mean, the story in its original context of giant head, tiny body, and ragdoll physics is important. You lose something when you try to translate it to Final Fantasy style. You need cheats to get back to how it was supposed to be. Lightning the MC is cool. Oh, we're on Rainbow Road. Good for us. Hey, I had the shell out. What the hell, man? Saved those ice balls for that straight away. Didn't pay off, but I did it. There's Jay. I must be doing something right if I even see Jay in the race. Usually Jay's so far ahead of me, I got no chance. Determined to change tracks as many times as possible during the split. Oh, this ought to be good. No one shoot me out of the sky. I'm ready to turbo mushroom across this place. Rude. That counts as shooting me out of the sky by being in the way of where I'm landing. How dare you? Rude. I said no one shoot me out of the sky. And people did it anyway. That sucks. Wiggling my way to the box. I think I'm getting a fourth. Also, can Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest please stop excreting HD 2D slop? It's getting kind of ridiculous. It has to be way too easy for them to generate that content since they're doing so much of it. 13th, congrats, Jay. 12th for Bruce. Okay, so things were kind of like upside down there because I'm expecting the rest of you guys to be at the top and me to be down in the middle. But that's all right. I'll take it for once, you guys. 73? Oh my god. That's brutal. Unfortunately, you're correct or it would have stopped. Yeah. Look, I got one hope for that, and I know it's probably not going to happen because of completely other factors. But my hope is give me an HD 2D remake of Robotrek. All right? The game has spent too much time forgotten in the annals of Super Nintendo. It needs to see the light of day. It needs to see a modern audience. I need to be programming my like weird little gun bomb move that blows up all the enemies for like levels 1 through 10 without worrying. Yeah, GG's everyone. All right, it's 5:03. I bet we got 4 more of these before it's time to switch over to knockouts, which is at 5:20-ish. Just FYI. Massive Protector suggesting something you've never heard before. Oh yeah, Robotrek was great. Came out in like 95. It was hard to find then as a Super Nintendo cartridge and a Square Enix cartridge, an Enix cartridge, I should say. It was not Square Enix back then. It was just Enix, and it was cute. It's like a little JRPG with a sci-fi bent. Your party members are three little robots that you build and customize. Their special moves are like one of the more interesting battle mode things. Actually, the entire combat system in that game is like I've never played anything that was quite as like unique as it. Strong recommend. I replayed it as an adult once, and I was shocked to find out that it was only something like 25 or 30 hours, like that second time through. As a child, I remember it being all of the hours. Wow, I was just getting ready to go ham with that mushroom. There's Craigie. Excuse me. Yes, all right. Should people talk about HE2? They want Pokemon to regress, so I completely disregard their opinion. I don't want Pokemon to regress. I want Pokemon to change. Um, I think Wind and Waves looks pretty good. Like I'm very happy with that. But if you ask me, like what I think they should have done when they got to the Switch with the mainline Pokemons, I think they should have gone the Link's Awakening route, the Grezzo type. Echoes of Wisdom is one of the best Pokemon games I've ever played. First and not even close. Oh, you destroyed. Congrats, Jay. Want Pokemon change, but do you consider HD 2D a regression for Pokemon? Yeah, I don't think HD 2D is going to take off anywhere but Square Enix. I think that's a Square Enix silliness that we're all going to be like looking back on in the future as like a cheesy like moment in time. HD 2D is the mode 7 of our current day. And that's the level of impact it's going to have on future games. Is mode 7. Now let's talk about what really makes what's really important, everyone. Those new Myst remakes. Actually, I'm kind of shocked those aren't coming out on the Switch too. I feel like that would. I think people want to sit there with those games and go talk to those book guys on their Switch. Calcons. How are you today, Calcons? How you doing? Been a hot minute since we chatted. I got a lurk on in your chat the other day, though. I was having a good time. You were collabing with someone else. Nice background while I was doing some work, though. It's good to hear you. You're doing okay? Just woke up? Beautiful. You're on UK time, like some of our other friends who were here earlier. You love both 2D and 3D, but consider HD 2D hideous. You also love both turn-based and action RPG, but hate them being combined, so at least you're consistent. Yeah, it's like they really made a subgenre just not for you. Beautiful. Some of the Spaceballs quotes don't really come through. That one's a little bit tough unless the music's a little quiet, and nailed it. We just had kind of a little drum beat there, and that perfectly fit. I love that. Dark Helmet is way too much like easily integrated into so many tracks. Crushed. You can do it, Crikey. I saw you pass me. You can save the Daisy legacy. What was with all those tires floating out of existence? 12th. I totally didn't deserve it. So by using cheats in Final Fantasy 13, half turn-based, half action. Ah, congrats on third, Jay. Crikey, 9th. Nice. Bangmere, 19th. Don't mind me yawning. If you chose one, you'd probably play clean. If it chose one, yeah, that makes sense. Did you play Baldur's Gate 3? I know that's way more turn-based, but it had like so many weird actions um like how many times like your group might have like so many different flags after like a an arrow is fired or like a spell is shot off. Like three people might be like, "Do you want to stop and do this?" So like an arrow is like hanging in air. How do we feel about that? That your spells and like projectiles stop. You don't you don't own Baldur's Gate and you did the first two chapters. Oh, you're down on. You do own. Oh, you did the first two. Yeah. So like, did you run into a lot of like during combat, you'd like have a characters you have like interrupts or things that would like break the flow of things that were underway? Because I feel like I've seen a lot of that in that game where somebody's like, "Oh, do you want to stop and make the enemy re-roll?" A lot of prompting and questions during combat, which works for it, but I don't think I'd love in a lot of games. You basically ended up just using the build and mod section on PS5 to cheat. Oh, nice. Rude. Rude of the fire coming out of that. So your dice are always a 20 and you can basically do the equivalent of a mod menu. Well, that's fun. That's less fun. That ball that I just took. Didn't like that. Other way around, items would have been amazing. You know what? Pretty cute little ending still. I'm going to take that. Just zoomed right past 4 of them. You cracked your shoulder weird and it feels relieved. Can't remember your exact age, Asher, but congrats. 13, bye bye, 52. You out? Thank you for racing, Jay. Gonna do one more regular race here, and then we'll switch to knockouts. Didn't even know anything was wrong. Oh yeah, welcome to being old. Have you ever had the ear popped after and your ear was blocked up for so long you completely forgot it was needed to pop? We're talking like a week or more, where it just pops up like, oh my god, I thought I just heard differently now. I forgot about this. Mario Kart is kind of crazy with this many people. Yeah, but now when I go back to Mario Kart 8, I feel like desolate or lonely. It's like the double stuffed Oreo of racing games. You can't go back to a regular Oreo once you've had a double stuffed. You're on double stuffed for the rest of the day. German rule, stop it is never going better. Oh man, so many Americans need to learn that rule, including me, but I won't. All right, we need to crack open one of these. This is for Larry. Or stop when you are in peak. It seems like a much more positive version of the same. I like that. You're not on your peak, but you're on your peak today. Peak is 87.65. Dang, that's incredible. We'll see you at your new peak soon enough. Not great recovery there. That was terrible. No, Mario Karted. Wow. Whoa. That sucked. Did like how in Baldur's Gate 3 you could romance tons of characters but found the offering of male characters disappointing? I think a lot of time and energy went into the female companions, much more so than the male in that game. Yeah, like all the female characters, their stories like immediately kind of like jump out to you, and all the male characters are like a lot more like just kind of like, here's this guy with a story. Like they even all introduced sort of along different ways. Anyway, it's 5:20, so we're gonna switch over to knockouts. And I'm going to create a little room for us here. Anybody who wants to pop in, get those. That's what we'll be doing for the rest of the hour. We take the advice of the real racer. It's been serving us. Okay. Jay's already in. There's our room code for anyone who's interested. Hey, Phil. Sleeping in the Phil zone. We appreciate you. Trying to form a harem of both men and women, because of course you were. It's a very Asher way to go about it, yes. Okay. Looks like it's just me and Jay for now. That's perfect. Crikey, anybody else wants to join? You got the friend code. You can follow us on in. And I'll get us started. There's Crikey. Beautiful. All right. Bangmere, let us know if you're coming on in. And we will hit Go Tour. There we go. Ads are over. Phil is eating everything. You're King Boo. Nice. We love King Boo around here. Super Toad and Starburn. All right. All right, we got a heart rally. Let's do it. Or King Spooky. You'll be so dead ass you modded an Xbox 360 because it's for years been one of the only libraries you can't pirate, so it's filled to the brim with stuff you've never played. That's awesome. Congrats. You're gonna have such a great time. Just taking a little log with me. No biggie. Not getting knocked out here. Frequent knockout location for me. Of course, it got more dangerous. Why wouldn't it? That makes sense. Mine's got a 500 gig turtle hard drive. Nice. I'm not going to take that first. Damn. I was like, oh, look at us go. We're lucky to stay in. What a change so quickly. Well, that was fun. That was a nice way to crush a lot of people. Bold leap off the roof of that building, and I think it was almost worth it. Yes. That's amazing. Nice little shock dodge there. Good lord. Barely made it still. After all that. Shoot and fail? Rude. We got plenty of time before you need to get nasty, dude. But now's a good time. Jay, your star ruined my day. That's all right. Nice work. Looks like Bruce is out. Let's see how Jay is doing. Well, we got like 2 minutes. I need to do a quick BRB. I'm not going to pause anything, so hopefully we don't disrupt things too much. Okay. Back just in time. Congrats, Jay. 5th is great. Even here you have 8155. That's beautiful. All right, we got Bangmere. We got Jay. We got Bruce. 6th. 90s, you got it, Jacoby. Jacoby, where are we on trip timeline? When do you hit the air? When you going back to Japan? What's our day count at? 67. Nice. Why only come? Did I go into the wrong thing? I think we're up against everybody. Excuse me, Phil. She was climbing on me. Yeah, Phil. Really? What are we hollering about? Being a cutie pie? Yeah, I'd be upset too. Quincy! Raiding on in. Good morning, Quincy. How are ya? Quincy raid. I love it. Third raid of the day, guys. We had Quincy, we had Tony, and we had Claudia. Dang, triple raid day. Amazing. Yeah, Phil? We're catching up to Crikey. Oh, damn. Best I've done in this rally ever. Usually I'm fighting at that spot. That's right, Phil. You're a squawky little jerk. Love you. Really? Are you about 20 minutes from your breakfast? Think so. I'm just huge for no reason. Everybody's passing me. Don't you know when you're bigger, you go faster? It's the laws of science. Beck will guide us to first. It's gonna happen. It always does. I can't help it. I just start with the song. It's just a talent I have from being my age from the 90s. Because there is a destination, a little up the road from the habitations of the towns. You just go. You just start. You can't help it. Two turntables and a microphone. Oh, we got an extra little bump off the wall. It was awesome. Yeah, Phil? No. No, what a time for a knockout. Terrible. Mario Karted. Yeah, don't worry. That means you're gonna get attention for a few. So we got time for one more, but we're gonna wait till this is over. We're gonna watch Crikey for a minute. I'll check Jay after that. I fell. Did you need some attention? She needed attention. Mm. Continue speaking. Let's check on Jay. Nice. That's a moment. Just a peepo with a bomb rocketing across the finish line. Oh, nice. You turned and waved to the camera. That was perfect. Bang mirrors out. All right. That's 540, not 50. We got two more, at least, Phil. Don't mislead me. How you doing? You having a good morning? Goofy has canonically had sex. Yes, that's true. I've seen a Goofy movie. It is actually a pretty excellent film. I mean, you might have had to been born in 1983 and for that to be true, but I'll stand by it. I love it. Max Goof. That's the name of the child that was born from that. Max Goof. I guess that movie revealed that Goofy's name was Goofy Goof. A lot of continuity there. You're 26 and you agree Goofy movie was peak? Okay. I mean, that Powerline song. Stand out. Genuinely better than a lot of pop from the time. Oh, listen to this a-hole. Has CNC Music Factory dropped out of Freedom 250 yet? Or should I skip this track? I'm gonna skip this track. Well, I'm gonna remove this track from the playlist anyway because it's 10 minutes long. And go to a different CNC Music Factory. Whoops. Good morning this morning, Ray. How are you today? Great seeing you. The Goofy movie was really good. Yes. Thank you for Demon Guybrush Threepwood. We should do more of that. I'm doing great, Ray. We're having a good morning. Um, I know you and I were texting about a few things. Not going to reveal anything that you had going on, but my work life got like 3 times more crazy than I updated you on, and I'm just sitting there in shock. Bonkers. Just absolutely bonkers what's going on there. But I'm happy to be here hanging out with you all, and that's what matters. This is what I look forward to when I'm dealing with insane people. When people are coming at me contradicting their high pressure demands of the last few months and trying to reverse course, I just can look at them sweating and go, I wonder if I'm going to see Rainbow Road tomorrow. I did do Star Fox Ray. Um, I I think you will enjoy the demo. I'm sorry that you missed it here, but RIP to my wallet, and I think RIP to yours too. I think we're both buying it. It's really fun. The demo doesn't mess it up. Doesn't make you not want to buy the game because you got your fill. Demo lets you do media, which is the bad path level 2, and it lets you do the training. And the training is much more robust. There's a lot going on. Uh, Grab that free demo, everybody. Yeah, you played some of it. Looked fun. It was fun and fluid, maybe even a bit funny. Yeah, I'm psyched for this. We're definitely gonna have a few playthroughs on stream when it comes out. I did the mouse mode training. I'm not even sure if it was required or not. Mouse mode, not bad in that game. Doesn't feel tacked on. Feels pretty well thought out, actually. I was shocked. I knew they'd get it for one of them. RIP your wallet on the Switch 2 games. They got us dead to rights. They knew how to take everyone's money. Like off the top of my head, I think I'm out $200 from just the direct. I'm like, oh yep, there's Star Fox, there's Ocarina of Time, there's Splatoon Raiders. You mean there's other stuff I gotta buy too? If you're a Kingdom Hearts or a Xenoblade fan, your life is just owned by Nintendo now. You stopped when they asked if you wanted to use the mouse controls, and you did want to, but needed a desktop. Yeah, I have had very little space, but I think it's going to be awesome. I actually think the mouse controls are going to be really fun. After a minute of the mouse controls, it's like, do you want to turn off first-person camera rotate? And I can see why people would. Definitely if you have like motion sickness or like if you don't like stuff like that. But I think and I definitely wouldn't like it outside of the mouse. But I think the mouse with the camera rotating actually made for a pretty immersive experience. I turned it back on after it was like, "Do you want to turn off the barrel roll?" I was like, "Yeah, okay." And I was like, "No, bring it back." If I'm going mouse mode, I'm going all in. Oh, shock dodge now of all times? You do get motion sick, yeah. So I could see why you'd turn it off. You haven't used your PlayStation VR in years because of, oh yeah, I can imagine that's crazy. Having it in 360 degrees, it must be absolutely crazy. If you get motion sick too, I think I would get motion sick at full surround, like a VR headset. I don't even know how I'd handle that. Yes, Nintendo owns your wallet. Yes, it does. Nintendo did a new Yoshi and a new Fire Emblem and a new Xenoblade and new updates for old Xenoblade and Pokemon SV and Z upgrades and TOT upgrade Pokemon. And yeah, yeah, Nintendo figured it out. They're like, we don't even necessarily need to ever make a new game again. We'll just find ways to make the old ones better. And then you're like, well, that's isn't that a cheap move? And then they're like, no, look at what we did. And you're like, you're right, damn it. Like we did just enough to it that it's not a scam. Last thing you played was a flying simulator and it was amazing, fucking amazing. It felt like a fighter pilot. Okay, so you are making the argument for Star Fox as a headset game. Full headset. Thanks for knocking me out, universe. That was the Mario Karting of the century. Did everyone see that? It's alright. We'll let this finish and we got time for one more. Let's check in on Jay. He's got a Peepa in at third. Anyone else still in? Bangmere and Crikey are out. Jay, you're representing the chat. You'd love Star Fox in VR. Oh my god. Are they going to give us a previously never before mentioned Star Fox virtual board game? That'd be wild. A new Mario Kart, a new Kirby racing game, and same year we got a new Sonic Racing. I know. I think we're doing Sonic Racing tomorrow, Asher. It's Wednesday, right? Not Virtual Boy, yeah. I would love if there had been like a little bit of like a tech demo or something, a Virtual Boy thing. It's Star Fox training mode. Not money in the world for this. It's tough. All right, I'm gonna be a few minutes late today because I'm gonna do one more. It's fine. We are in self promo time, by the way. Who's doing what? Who's got something cool going on today? Who's got a stream happening? We know Doc's going live early. Laura, we going live? All right, we'll just let it go right on in. 7, bye-bye, dinner's ready. All right. Jay, it was great racing with you. Thanks for being here. As always, super fun. And we'll be back tomorrow, Sonic Racing. Friday cart and only cart since I have to work. Saturday we'll do a couple games. You buy one a month, you would have to buy nothing else scattered for a total of 7 months. I know. It's gross. When is Nintendo gonna come up with some indenturement for us that we can just do work and they pay us directly in games? Let's just cut out the middleman and just go for it. All right. Last race. Oops. Bang mirror. Crikey. We're gonna knock out. Then we're gonna raid out. Spiny Rally. All right, I think I've got our raid selected. An occasional but not frequent place we go to. They're doing Star Fox. So holy shit, you guys. You love if when we got an upgrade but you're already drowning. Yeah, let's not wish more work upon ourselves. Let's have Nintendo wait on that one. Let's have them surprise us with it next year. But I gotta say, thank you everyone today. Thank you to our mods, Ray, Dark, Case, Jacoby, and Larry, all popping in today. And thanks to our raiders, Tony, Claudia, Quincy, all popping in. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Triple raid. It's relieving on that front. Loving that. Um, yeah, and yeah, Asher, Jay, Quincy, I said Quincy, Crikey, Bangmere, Racing. I'm sure I'll miss a few other people who chatted, but holy shit. Everyone was here today. Lots of fun, lots of new friends, followers, raiders, lurkers. Hell yeah. Thank you all for making this an awesome day. I really needed it, to be honest with you. Work is beyond frustrating right now, so getting a couple hours here to chill out with y'all really means a lot to me. Oops, damn it. I thought I was being clever. Thought I was gonna ride the edge of that. Instead, I'm just gonna get knocked out early. '17th. I might not be able to stick around for the end, you guys. I might just have to be responsible. Let's check in on our friends. We don't have any? There's Bangmere. Okay. Crikey's out. Checking on Bangmere. Let's watch for a lap or two at the very least. Because we're going to want to grab some footage. Bangmere, can you please look cool for a few portions of this race? Do a flip or something. All right. Well, we'll take a minute to check our context here, see who's still available. And we're in an ad, really? Oh no, ad's about to start. We're gonna pause that. We're not getting that ad, you guys. No more ads today. Bang Mirror, sneaking on up. Gained 5 places since we started watching. They're doing another Rayman. That's on your list too. Nice. Right, I did hear that. Oh my god. I think we're hearing this for the second time today. And Bang Mirror's out. Okay, we're not going to stick around for context. All right, this has been really fun. Love you all. Mean it. It's been a great, great day, great morning. We've had a lot of fun. Back tomorrow with Sonic Crossworlds. Once again, thank you, raiders, lurkers, racers, mods. You all did so much today to make this awesome. We are gonna go visit Rosa Yiva, who we've gone to a few times, and she is doing the Star Fox demo. So let's check that out, see how she's doing. Ray, thank you for getting that message up. I'm gonna get that copied myself right now. And yep, I'm thrilled to be back tomorrow. Looking forward to it. That's the next highlight for me. So catch you then, guys. I'm gonna throw up the game over and we're gonna go. If it moves, it's working hard. All right. Love you, mean it. Catch you soon, friends. Bye now. No, bye in like 18 seconds. It takes a minute.